So earlier this month, I made a video talking about the new anime series, The Great Jahy-Sama Will Not Be Defeated. And if you watch that video, then you already know that Jahy-Sama has instantly become one of my favorite shows of the season. And because I like making videos on things that I enjoy, this is obviously going to be a video on Jahy-Sama. Now, if you just so happen to be one of those anime fans that is on the fence about whether or not you should take the plunge and give this anime a shot, then allow me to give you 5 reasons why you should watch Jahy-Sama. Also, be warned, I am abysmal at making top 5 or top 10 lists, and so to keep the hate comments to something of a mild roar, I'll be presenting these reasons in no particular order. So, here goes. Number 5. It's like The Devil is a Part-Timer. Now, if you're a fan of The Devil is a Part-Timer, then you're probably going to like this one. Yeah, I know. I specifically said in my last video that they were nothing alike, but I'll admit that they do at least occupy the same wheelhouse. While it's specifically not The Devil is a Part-Timer, what it is a great fish-out-of-water comedy with all the goodness that comes with a show where the main character finds themselves in a different world, having to cope with all of the unexpected things that daily life in our world has to offer. You know, there might be some kind of personal growth that happens. Maybe said character will end up seeing the world and their life in a new light based on these unique experiences and interactions. The point is, watching people act awkwardly in our world and try to function in it is funny, and we like watching it. If I had to pick a 4th reason to watch The Great Jahy-Sama Will Not Be Defeated, it would be because of the absolute cuteness factor and the awe effect, if you will. Okay, even when The Great Jahy-Sama isn't in her miniature form, she exudes the whole clumsy, adorable klutz type that takes the bar from being somewhere in the, yeah, this is just okay, all the way to, oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, it's literally one of those shows that makes you stop playing that Battle Royale, pick up your phone, and text your bestie and be like, hey, have you watched Jahy-Sama yet? Trust me, you will want to spread the gospel of Jahy and drag down as many of your friends as you possibly can into the swirling cesspool of the kawaii. Number 3, do it for Silverlink. Okay, I even think this one is kind of a stretch, but at least let me make this argument. If you've watched any amount of anime the past few years, then you've probably seen, or at the very least heard of, an anime by the animation studio Silverlink. A few of my favorite shows have been all but gift wrapped and handed to me on a shiny silver link platter. Dust Maiden of Amnesia, Non Biyori, Armed Girls Machiavellism, Death March to a Parallel World Rhapsody, and of course the most recent, The Misfit of Demon King Academy. We'll just conveniently overlook Chitose Gityu and Watamote as disaster pieces that only deserve to live out the rest of their lives in some top 100 list of dumpster fire shows that you should only watch if you're drunk on lavender-flavored bath bomb water. Essentially, blah blah blah, Silverlink made something good, go watch it. Number 2, it's kind of wholesome. Granted, Jahy can randomly go from being an adult to a t-shirt clad child, often in the same scene, and granted, it could be awkward and uncomfortable if you happen to be checking out the thick on Big Jahy when the transformation happens, and then yeah, you're a bad person now. But while that might be a bit too on the nose for some fans, the show has been fairly tasteful so far. And considering this is a show produced by Silverlink, who also made Chivalry of a Failed Knight with the best almost sex scene ever put to an anime, this feels like a breath of fresh air. We won't talk about Showman Sample, so don't ask. I can't speak to the manga, but so far at least, the series has proved to be consistent in being fairly PG, though scenes of Jahy blasting some of her subordinates into powder in a flashback is a bit harsh, isn't it? I'll also throw this in there just as a bonus. Episode 4 was storyboarded by the legendary Shinichi Watanabe, aka Nabashin. You know, this guy, the original old school mad lad that gave us XL Saga from back in the golden age of anime. And lastly, we now come to probably the biggest reason you should watch The Great Jahy-Sama Will Not Be Defeated. And that is because it's practically a reverse isekai. I'm sure it's not an isekai. I said practically a reverse isekai, okay? The demon realm and the human realm are in the same universe, and there's no definitive proof of otherworldly travel, but with every season, more and more isekai gets wedged into the machine works of the anime industrial super complex. It's really refreshing to see a series that isn't the now standardized norm for seasonal anime entertainment. Having a character in an anime that isn't from our world is not only interesting, but it's just plain fun to watch. And who doesn't love an almost isekai anime with a smanksy goofball that's got more bad luck than an avocado at an all-you-can-eat guacamole bar? Is Jahy-Sama going to be the greatest invention since the paper napkin? Probably not, but even at only 4 episodes so far, it's proven itself to be funny, endearing, and something that you don't have to take so seriously to enjoy. Finally! Oh, I did it! I did a numbered video thing. What can I say? I really just like talking about anime, and I hope you enjoy listening to me ramble on about it. If you've been contemplating whether or not you should check out the great Jahy-Sama Will Not Be Defeated, then you could definitely do worse this season. If you have been watching it, then let me know some more reasons why someone should watch Jahy. Put your own 5 reasons you should watch Jahy-Sama in the comments down below, and let's get that hype train rolling. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to do me the favor of liking and subbing. It definitely helps the channel out. If you'd like to support us directly, then you can do so by heading over to my Patreon and making a pledge. You can donate as little as $1. I'll get a coffee, and you get more videos. As always, have an amazing day, keep being awesome, and I'll see you all in the next video.